here we are in the car. Woo! That was a big one. Whoops. Hi, Paul. We're on the way back to the rental. Whoops, I've got my hand over the lens. That's pretty handy. Okay, let's ignore that. Hi, little fella. Are you sitting on our dam saying hello? I love Willy Wagtails. See, hun? Mm-hmm. He's just watching us. He's just watching us. Drive around with the Roxa. Oh, there he goes. This superb fairy wren has decided that we are a threat and we must go away. So she's dive bombing the car. Every opportunity she gets there, she is sitting on the gate. You see her right there. She's not a happy camper. She's determined for us to go away. Very cute. Yeah, very adorable. But she's not happy. There she is again, sitting in the little bush here. And she's chittering away. And there she is, dive bombing the car again. Not real happy. Now she's on the fence. And there we go, she's dive bombed again. And she'll come and dive bomb again. She's very, very agitated, not happy with us at all for sitting here in the car. Big white beast that's trying to take her babies. You defend them, mama. Lean-to check. Lean-to is still leaning to. We've had massive amounts of rains and it's all looking good. Looking good in the hood. Everything is standing. Had gale force winds and huge gusts and massive rains, and yeah, it looks pretty good to me. So yeah, for the first time we're actually seeing the signs of a bit of sloshiness on the property. There's a few puddles here and there. Dam's looking beautiful and full and really, really clear. So the rushes are where they're supposed to be, which is on the edge of a dam. They're actually looking really nice. Sticking out. We've got some grasses around the edge. It's looking absolutely phenomenal. Really happy with that. You can see where the water continues to escape here. So the overrun goes down from here. You can see it run down here and then run down and out here. I'm going to try and join Paul. Gonna have a very wet dog. That's all right. Lolly, did you get wet? Did you get wet? Yeah? Let's hope I don't go bum over. Frogs are happy campers, singing their songs.
They're singing the songs of their people.
Singing the songs of their people.
Yep.
Everything's looking good. Got some nice grasses coming up here, Paul.
Yeah, man. I saw that on the side.
Pasture on this side of the property. Not sure if it does it justice. It's starting to come back. We've actually got some height to it. Not sure if this will show it. You can actually see some of the grasses, you know, beyond ankle height. Big, some of it's bigger than Lolly. Is it bigger than Lolly? Is it bigger than Lolly? Lolly. Frogs are loving this weather. What do you reckon, Paul?
Definitely.
Mr. Alpaca is still
Alpaca.
looking rather scruffy. Looks like a weird ass statue standing over there. You're a strange being. We're giving him respite from being beaten up. So in the ruts we've got a lot of water sitting. Don't know if you can see that. I jump in puddles. I jump in puddles, puddles, puddles. Get your childhood out. So I want that tree gone. I don't think there's any wildlife in there. I don't even really see anything but crows sitting on that. Got some nice blue gums. However, they are extremely close to the fence line. Because they're so close to the fence line, I'm not sure if they can stay there, because the trunks of these get quite large. So, not sure, but I don't really want to pull them out. Got one there and one just there. I'm not sure if we can leave them there. I think we will. Noticed there's a lot of dandelions coming up on our property, all the way around. See them up on the hill there. All the way around all the fields in front of the car. Now, by what I've read, you need to ask yourself why dandelions are coming up. And apparently, dandelions come up because they have a very deep taproot. I'll insert a photo here. And that those taproots help to loosen up compacted soil. Because this has been a cattle property, and you can see here, I'm guessing that the ground is pretty compact because the cattle have been, stomping it into the ground for quite some time. So the dandelions have appeared as nature's way to loosen up the soil. So we're just going to let them be and do their thing, and let the pollinators enjoy the flowers. Now, as you can see, there's also a lot of flies around. Driving's crazy at the moment. They're sort of everywhere. But yeah, as the poop on our property starts washing away, I'm assuming that'll hopefully start lessening and we start doing the regenerative practices. Hopefully we'll take care of the larvae cycle, but we'll see. Okay, that was it for right now. We're just checking on the floods, because we've had a lot of floods. Looks like the little camper on the hill, it's survived. We've just checked it, it's doing well. Paul's doing well.
I'm doing marvellous.
Marvellous. Marvellous. So yeah, we just come back from Melbourne. The clouds are still ominous, so I think there's more rain on the horizon. Just to see what this is has just come up around the dam edge. Obviously probably from cow poo, but we'll see. But I also saw, don't know if you can see that, it's frog spawn, which means our dam's doing just fine. So very happy with that. It's looking mighty fine. Nice and full. Still flowing over to the neighbour's side. My husband showering me in kisses. Pretty happy with how it's all looking. The frogs are pretty happy. Some of the reeds are looking really good, although they're rushes, but they're in the right place, which is around the dam edge. So we'll see if any of that comes. Pasture's looking good in certain spots. This is a place where the animals haven't been for quite a while. Where the ruts are, you can see that it retains water. On one side, yes, it's positive. And look what I found. Even more frog spawn. Tadpoles, here we come. Frogs are a bit silly because this is going to drain away. And all their little babies are all going to be not very happy because they're not going to have anywhere to swim, because this is all going to dry up. But if they'd laid their eggs there, that would have been fine. Oh well, we've got plenty of frogs in the dams anyway, so I'm not too fussed. I've been told that Where there's frogs, there's snakes. We haven't spotted any yet, touch wood, but I'm sure they're around and they'll help us with the mouse population and rats and other rodents. So, not too fond of them, but they serve their purpose. There's the alpacas. This one here is keeping an extremely close eye on me. I'm waiting for him to start spitting at me. He's still having respite on our property. Still needs to be shorn. Neighbour still hasn't done it, but not our responsibility really. These are the ones that were beating him up, so they're confined to that side of the fence. But he's just looking at me. Hey buddy. A bit worse for wear, aren't you, mate? Apparently they're about 8 years old or something. But yeah, pasture's looking really good. I'm very happy. And this one, he's very, very, very lucky, because all that pasture stuff is all his at the moment. The war on the rushes continues. So now Paul's going to try and mow the rushes on our side of the fence down. All of these here. You'll see them in the distance there. And see how we go. He's all loaded up. We're ready to go. I think it's supposed to be raining for the next few days, so you might as well make use of the stopping the rain for 2 seconds. It's been torrential rain here. You'll see by the footage that I posted earlier in this video. So there he goes. Like I said, we're waging war on these rushes. I'll zoom in for you. PTO engaged. And we'll drop that down. Beautiful. And ready, set. We're off and racing. Almost. There it goes. PTO's spinning. And off we go. Bye. You can see it's cutting and dropping at the same time. So it's cutting and all the matter is just being left here, all cut. So hopefully that will mulch and add some nutrients back to the soil. So we'll see. It's just going round and round, mowing those rushes down. If you have any advice on how to manage rushes, it's waving madly. I do so love to see him happy. Seeing him happy makes me happy. Boy in his tractor. Well, the man in his tractor. He'll always be my boy though. Go, Paul, go! Share. So behind the lean-to we've got this, and this is our new chook bin. I'll be putting in some photographs of what it looks like assembled. It's a little shed and it's just going to be absolutely perfect for what we want. So I only paid $100 for it. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. And yeah, it's going to serve us well. Lean-to is holding up beautifully. Very happy with it. Neighbour put a temporary little electric fence. Simple hooked on. So very excited. Little bits and pieces are coming to fruition. Little steps towards building our homestead. They might seem inconsequential, but to us they're pretty big. Like buying Hulk. Hulk was a big step in the right direction. Looks pretty hungry there. Looks completely different there. Paul Nobo commenting saying that the weather here that we get in Seaton is almost like at the high country, where one minute it can be absolutely gorgeous, the next minute thunderstorms come and the place turns completely wild and unpredictable. You've got gale force winds, sun goes away, clouds come out, it's freezing cold, and then all of a sudden you've got sunshine again. So the forecast for the next few days is all of a sudden it starts to go up, and then we've got a 32-degree day on Tuesday, and then gradually for the weekend it's going to be cool-ish and raining again, so go figure. Let's see what happens with this little corner of the property. Once he's mowed it all, we'll see what it comes back as. I'm hoping it's going to be nicer pasture. We're trying to get the pasture right and give the land some rest. Now it's difficult because the fence, that's where our property begins, where the stake is. And that's actually the neighbour's gate. So we've actually been using his gate. He's allowed us to chain it for security for Hulk. But from here down all the way past those trees is those trees there. Them is ours, so we just have to, there's no fence, so his cows can come over the hill and unfortunately still graze our property, so can't really rest it fully, but we'll rest it as much as we can, and we'll try and do the best we can. So we're just going to mow these rushes and see how they come back as compared to what it was. Getting a lesson on tractor use, so you can see why people die with PTOs. This is how people get killed. That's why they have those warning stickers. So Paul's just going to keep going. Sure. All right, I'll have a go.
This is her really first ever go at doing some slashing. Doesn't she just look like she's been on there forever? I am super surprised at how fast she's become a farm girl. She's just loving it. I've never seen her smile so much, giggle and laugh. She's really loving it out here. Like we said right at the start, this is something we wanted to do for a very, very, very long time. And we sort of started to get to the situation where we thought, you know what, maybe it's never going to happen. And then just after COVID, I said to myself, you know what, let's just do it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least we've said we've given a red hot crack. You know, I don't want to be sitting in a nursing home years down the track and go, oh, you know, we should have, we could have, I wonder what would have happened. Well, now we know. If it doesn't work out, well, you know, we gave it everything we've got. But if it does work out, and you know, it's all leading towards that it will, that we're not going to be, yeah, unhappy that we've done this at all. It's something, yeah, like I said, something we've been planning to do for more than 20 years plus. So, look at it go. Look at it go. She's doing really well. She's doing really well. couldn't be proud of her, how far she's come with her ailments that she's got. She just soldiers on. You know, if anyone's out there thinking, oh, I can't because I've got this problem, or I've got this problem, or I've got that problem, have a look at what she's doing. She's doing it with all of her ailments. She's coming back from a broken shoulder. You know, she's just marvellous. See? If I could zoom in enough, you'll be able to see the biggest grin on her face. She's just absolutely loving it. She's doing so well.
Gorgeous day winds up on Gonna One Day Homestead. We're going to drive down to the Frog Hollow, the middle dam, which I've dubbed Frog Hollow because there's lots of frogs down there. We're going to watch the sunset from there because, yeah, we haven't had a sunset night for quite a while because of the weather. So we figure we might as well. Enjoy it. Alright, I'm going to pause the video while we go down to Frog Hollow. It can be a bit of a bumpy ride. It's amazing how the water table works. So this doesn't look that wet anymore. You can hear it in the car when you're driving across the land. And when you look closely, I don't know if you can see that. It's actually running across the landscape and down into the dam. And it's doing the same thing over here. It's running down here and then trickling into the dam there. And it's doing the same over here. Fascinating. Got some grasses growing on the edge of the dam.
Yeah, man.
This is where rushes belong, not in the middle of our landscape. That's running actually quite fast.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, there you go. It's like a little mini waterfall. You can see it rippling when I've got the camera like that. Yet here, it looks quite dry. But clearly it's not. Nothing is as it appears.
The tea is beautiful, and it is.
So, as another day sets on Gonna One Day Homestead, just shows you when you go to Melbourne or you go away somewhere and you come home, you know, you still can get things done, even if it's only an hour or two mowing. You can see the difference between that side and that side. So that's what we're planning to do with the property, is just chip away. We've just given good old Hulk all of his grease nipples. Have just had a fresh grease treatment, like a facial, isn't it? So he's all fixed up, aren't you, Hulk? Yeah. So we're about to put him to bed and then head home and feed the cats and the chooks and the baby chookins and the quail. So, like I said before, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, do all those good things, and we'd love to have you along for the ride as we build our 63-acre off-grid homestead. 2 city slickers to homesteaders. Anyway, have a great day. Bye. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and all those good things, even TikTok, where we share little bits and pieces of our journey. Mainly Instagram and YouTube, but the others as well. So thanks again for coming along. Bye.